Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's Lovely World. And in the last two videos, we've been building the Flying Fish sushi restaurant here, which, yes, I still haven't put the sign on yet, but we'll get to that. And, yeah, inside here, oh, by the way, before I do anything, I was just going to show you, I did my homework. I did do my homework that we talked about in the last video. And I also wanted to make a note here. Nicholas Booth, reminded me that there are these two torches do not exist on this side. They do exist on the other sides like that. That's fine. For some reason this one just has the middle one. That'll be right above the sign once we get to put that in there. So we left it like this, and seems to be working pretty good for what it needs to do at this point. So what we're going to do is first we're going to cover up, and this isn't all together necessarily, but it helps to protect things. We're going to cover that up right there, but don't bring it all the way, you know, obviously you don't want to cover it all up, just leave that one little bit there like that. That'll be fine. So the first thing we're going to do is some redstone.
Redstone alert, redstone alert, redstone alert.
Yeah, it's not too bad though. It's just a little timing mechanism down here. No big deal. Alright, so we're going to come down here with some redstone dust. We're going to put two pieces that are coming straight out of that piston down there. Then we're going to take our redstone repeaters and we're going to put down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to put down 2 blobs of redstone, then turn around. And then we're going to put 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't want to bring it to the same length because, you know, if we did that, oh goodness, I've just made a mess. Alright, I'm just going to have to use wood. Pretend that's dirt. We don't want to put this down here because then when we go to do a round again, it's just going to link up with that, and we don't want that. So that's why this is a shorter. So let's see. We're going to put redstone dust here, and then we're going to turn back around. Remember, you have to face the direction of the electricity. So we're going to go 1 block past this one, again, for the same reason. Oh, well, I just said 1, and I put 2. There we go. Turn that around. And this one is going to go past... Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 rows. This one's going to go past 2 blocks, 2 repeaters, you know, 1 block past here. Then we're going to put 1 blob of redstone, turn to the right, put 2 repeaters, and then link that redstone up like that. So let me just kind of fly up here so you can see the overall layout there. And you can, on his, this is all pulled back to the 3rd position. So you can decide for yourself if you want it to go faster. You don't have to pull them back all the way, or you can use a different number of repeaters. There's lots of different options here. You can use a totally different timing mechanism you can come up with. But this is how he did it, so this is why I'm going to show it to you this way. And just got to pull a few more of these. All these go back to the 3rd position. That's the way he did it. And then we're going to have a little starting mechanism built right here. Dun, dun, dun. And there we go. Okay, so all those are pulled back to the 3rd position. And to start it, over here he built this little, just kind of a couple of block tower and put a button on there. And once you press that button, that will begin the chain reaction, and that should send the power all the way along here and around here. And it should, at some point, we should see, here it comes, we should see the green slime block popping up. There it is. Okay, so if something was in there, it would be flying up into the air, and they'd be doing its job. So let's just leave that alone. We'll just do that. So we got to build the whole table and chairs and stuff up here. So we're going to start with some jungle planks, and first we're going to go all right up against the leaves here. We're going to go right up against there, and I know that sound is in my headphones, and I can hear that thing going off, but we don't really have a choice, because if we shut it off, we will be trapped up here. We won't be able to turn it back on when we get down there, so we're just going to leave it. So yeah, so just put 2 rows of planks. We're going to put that one there next to the leaves, and it's very reassuring to hear it going off. That's okay. And then we're going to put 1 more around here, and then on top of that, we're going to get our half slabs of birch, and we're going to go all the way around with that now too. This is a nice symmetrical table for the most part. But on the back part, that's where it changes a little bit because there's kind of like this little water fountain feature thing. But anyway, so now in here we're going to fill this in at that second block level with more birch. And let's go along this way. And this is where I usually have my helper doing this, but it's such a small area. I think I can handle doing this. So now we have to make a little trough of water that's going to go all the way around. So we're going to get some half slabs out now of birch, and then we're just going to kind of draw another circle that's 1 block away from the edge here. But on the back here, we're going to leave this alone because we're going to build a little fountain thing there. And actually, in fact, we don't even need this last block here. We're just going to build this straight across. This should be 7 blocks wide here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then we're just going to build a little pyramid. Each height being 1 block shorter on each side like that. And then we just put a half slab of birch on top of that. On top of each of these, I should say. It's going all too quickly. This is going to be a short video, I can tell. And then on the sides here, the first 3 blocks, we're going to add an additional half slab, which turns them into full blocks. Or you could just put 3, 4 full blocks down there, but I just thought that was a little easier. So in the front here, we need to make just a little bit of room for the water that's going to come out. So we need to, let's see, in here, on each corner, we're going to put a piece of glowstone. Oh, I just heard like a really scary cave sound in my headphones. I don't know if you heard that. And then in the middle should be, yeah, we should be right above here. So we need to make a tunnel using the birch. And so let's just bring that up here and just sort of connect all the obsidian that's down there with that. And we need to put 1 ladder. You could use a sign too. Let's see, we don't need that button anymore. 1 ladder facing the fountain. Just put 1 right there. That's not for traveling up and down, but that is just to keep the water out of there that we're going to put in there in just a little bit. So we've got these fence gates, which, by the way, before I do anything, I'm going to forget to do it. I can't believe nobody mentioned this. I have to put the fence gates here, but I'm going to have to put something underneath first. All right, I'll just temporarily put these, and that won't interfere with the water. That's okay. So let's put these 3 down here, and then I can get rid of the ones underneath very carefully. Okay, good. All right, so that's for safety for the kids. You know, I don't want anybody just falling in there, and then some poor little Jimmy, he falls in there. He's like, "Mommy, what's down here?" Ah! And then, he comes in here, and then 20 seconds later, he's like, shoots out of here, and poor Jimmy and Mommy's watching down there. Anyway, sorry, I got a little distracted there. All right, so we're going to take, we need to make the little conveyor belt thingy again that we did in the first video on each corner, and you saw him do this in the video. So 1 block away from the corner here on the left side of the corners, not the right side, the left side. That's left is right? Yeah, left. Now we need to attach, we're going to put some birch underneath, just because you don't want to see through the ice. That's not good. And we want to put a fence right on the edge of it. We want to make sure we're facing the direction of the water, which is this way. It's going to be clockwise. And so then we're just going to continue with that here and here. Let's see, put the birch in there. And yeah, you're going to see the jungle. There's no way around that. That's okay. This is how it is. Oops, open up. Don't forget to open the gate. That's necessary. Otherwise, this thing won't work at all. Let's get this here and here. Put our ice in. And woo, slide along the ice. Jimmy would have fun sliding along the ice. Mommy, I'm sliding. Yeah. Oh, gosh, I don't know what I'm talking about here. All right, so then let's put the bottom on this one. Ice. Whoops, that's a gate. And then the gate going out there. Oh, speaking of gate, we need to put this one in here. This is, I don't really have much to attach this to. I need to put a bottom on here. All right, I'm just going to have to go down here and temporarily, where are we here? There we go. I hear you. I hear you working away down there. There we go. And we put a block of ice here. Now on this one, the fence gate faces this way for some reason, and then just open it up like that. So let's get our water out. let's get this thing finished up here. And so the water goes, all right, let me illustrate with the block of ice. The water is going to go here. This is where you're going to point when you drop the water. You're going to drop it here, here, and here. Okay? All right, so let's take these out and do it for real. Water, so right on the top, and then on the right side or left, whichever, left or right, no, doesn't really matter. All right, so that's that, and we just need to put water. So on the right corner, here, we're going to put it right in the corner of each corner, and it will automatically flow clockwise. And there we go. So if we put something in the water, we should see it, let's just throw this redstone in there. Should see it shoot out there, turn the corner, and eventually make it to the next place, and it will ignore that empty spot because of the fence gate, and it should go around. Okay, so that's happening. Let's just get rid of that. So let's test it out for real. Let's go down here. I just heard the mechanism go off, so it might just take a minute to get down there. Okay, good. Nope, I heard it. Oh no. Well, I just heard it go off, but I don't think the redstone dust made it down there in time, so we got to wait around for the next time. And it's not working. What's going on? Is it not down there? Let's see. Can I go down there and take a look? Maybe it didn't. Did it not make it down there? All right, hold on. Maybe it's just. Did it get stuck something over here? Oh, yeah. I don't think it ever made it down in there. I just picked it back up. Let's just throw this block of ice. Can I get that? Go down in there? Okay. All right. That definitely looked like it went down in there. Alright, so we just need to patiently wait for the next cycle to happen, because we left a very long delay on there, unfortunately. But I think the rest is basically done. We just need to put some... Oh, there it goes. There's the ice. There goes little Jimmy, the ice cube. Okay, and there we go. It comes out of there, and it starts making its rounds around there for the freshest fish experience you could possibly hope for. Alright, so only thing really left to do is to... we need to build the seats, which are all spruce. We just need spruce half slabs and stairs, which seem to be eluding me at the moment. Why am I... What's going on? Oh, here we go. Okay. I couldn't find that before. Okay, so the easiest way to... Oh, I'm going to need a fence, too. Need a fence, spruce fence. Okay, so... there's five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 on each side. So there's going to be, what you're going to do is take your half slabs, and on the jungle planks, just put it on the top of the middle one, and then just go every other one. So there's 2 on each side, and then you put down a fence right in front. Oops, that's not a fence. Fence in front of each of those, and then you just put stairs on top. We obviously have to face this direction to get that to work correctly there. There we go. That's it. That's the fences. That's the seats ready to go, and everybody who sits down will be ready for their fresh little Jimmy flying out of there, or the fish, or the ice cube, or whatever it is that somebody has thrown down there. Hopefully they haven't thrown their garbage. So on this side, we've got these 5 here. So let's just have my helper do the other ones. There we go. And let's just collect all the stuff up so it's not going around and around. So don't forget the ones on the back here. The view is not spectacular back here. I will grant you that. But that is where there are seats all the way around, nice and symmetrical. And goodness, we need some torches around here, though. We need to have some torches. So it's nice and bright in here now, sure, and the glowstone helps maybe at night in there. But we do have to put some around here. So let's see, on the middle, on each side it's the same. So you're going to put one in the middle, and then you want to have one... Let me see here. My little map is based on the doors. So let's see. Let's do the back one first. So the middle, and then it goes above the left-hand door of that one and the right-hand door of this one. So it should be, let's see, 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, yeah. So there should be 3 in between each one. So the middle one is there. So it's 1, 2, 3, boom. Oh, it's right in the middle of these two, in these sections here. I think 1, 2, 3. And maybe not quite the middle. All right. Let's do that on these sides. 1, 2, 3. There. Gosh, I almost forgot the torches. 1, 2, 3. And on this side, 1, 2, 3, torch. 1, 2, 3, torch. There we go. All right, so that should be all the lighting. We've got all the seating. God, this was a really short video. This might have been one of my shortest ones to finish that up. Is there something else we can do? There's not really. You know what? Let's practice. I'm going to practice fishing. How about that? I'm going to grab a fishing pole. Let's see, where are these things these days? Let's see over here. Let's try this out. Let's see if I can actually accomplish this. I've been given some instructions on how to do this, and I'm not sure if this is worth my time to even try. Although I like now that like you can see bubbles when the fish come by. That wasn't always like that in the console edition. Oh, here comes. I see bubbles. No. Okay. No, wait. I saw a little bit more. Oh, they're kind of all around. None of them are heading towards the lure yet. So I guess the technique is I have to like pull it out and then kind of turn sideways, and hopefully I won't catch the fish, and it'll just. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait. Did I do it? It's not in my. Oh no, it's in my inventory. Darn. All right. Let's try it again. I'm going to try this one more time. I don't know if you guys have this much problem. I'm going to maybe I'll just kind of stand to the side, and I have to raise it up, don't I? Maybe I have to raise it up while I kind of retract it. All right, let's give this one more time. Try here. Oh, fishing is just, I don't know if y'all go fishing for real, but it is nowhere near as exciting as actually this. Because here you can see oh, there's little fish everywhere that they're going to possibly bite. Most of the time you can't see anything, and you're hoping something is going to nibble on your line there. And then you look at it and you're nah, and you throw it back. Poor fishy. Anyway, come on. This usually doesn't take too long. Maybe I should have put an enchanted one in there. All right. Come on. The audience is falling asleep here, fish. Come on. Just throw me a bone here. Oh, come on. I see all this splashing. Come on. Do it. Don't you like nice wormy? Look at the nice wormy on my hook. Come on. Oh, come on. Here he comes. He's getting closer. Wow, this is taking a while. I apologize. Oh, here he comes. Here we go. Now, let's fling it. I picked it up. Oh, nuts. Oh, well, I tried. So anyway, let's throw the fish down there. We'll see him in a minute. Let's sit in our seat over here. Let's get a nice seat over here. That way we can see it here. And it just clicked off, but the fish must not have been down there yet. All right, one last try. It's going to come. It's coming this time. The flying that will officially be in business once we see that fish whizzing into the sky. I'm really glad he built the ceilings really this high. That thing almost hits the ceiling every time. There it goes. Yay. Here's our fishy. Woo! I think he did hit the ceiling. Here he comes. That is some tasty raw fish. Why you want to eat that? I don't know, but that's up to you. Maybe you like to eat that sort of thing. That's not my thing. I don't really eat fish. All right. So I guess the last thing we need to do is put a sign out here. It says flying fish right above the door on the second line. And is that it? Gosh, this was like such a short video. I wish there was something more I could put in here that'd be interesting. But as we can see, the fishing is not at all interesting, so I'm not going to continue with that activity. Hey, do you want to see a preview of the download seed I'm working on? Hold on a second. Let's flip over to what I'm working on. Here we are. Check this out. All right, so this is how weird does this look? This is Stampy's town with just the paths done in there, and I've just recently been working here in this area, so this terrain is not even done yet. It just kind of looks like that. But yeah, this is I've just been, and I'm putting the path in. I'll still let you build the bridge. I think that's a lot of fun to build. But basically, the basic idea is I'm going to give you the basic structure of the house. There's not going to be anything decorated inside. You're going to need to finish the house using the videos. But what I've done here is kind of eliminated the videos that kind of give people the most trouble, because some of my instructions and so forth didn't happen. I've got you'll get the love garden. I am still debating on whether I'm going to just blow away this mountain. It is huge, you know, but I think I'm going to do it. It's just going to take a little time. It is a big, you have to blow up a lot of mountain. You have to blow like this part over here and this whole thing and all this so that you can build the theater. So I just want to kind of take like the really worst parts, the stuff that like someone who would say, I just don't really feel like doing that like all the terrain and stuff like that. It's just too much. You know, this way you have this and you're like, oh, look at this. All I have to do is kind of finish some rooms, you know, put the decorations in, you know, and by that I mean, let's see if we go in here. Let's see. So we're up here. So this is all done really basically. But there's no like here's Hilden Henry's room. It's going to be like this. You're just getting like an empty room and you're going to finish it yourself. That's the idea, because these kind of things are easy. You know, in here, you know, it's all empty, but it's ready to go. I may even put the stairs in, but anyway, so that's, you know, like I said, it's got the basic structure. I'm working on the terrain. It's got some of the dock here. So, and then, you know, we've got this all done here. We've got Googly's Island is all ready to go. I'm pretty sure there's a little more terrain I have to do down here. And so this is a work in progress. And I've been like doing terrain over here. I've gotten rid of a lot of the terrain over here. This has to be finished up over here to get rid of that. All kinds of stuff. And I'm going to do a little bit of the Funland just to kind of get you started on. Oh, by the way, you saw in a recent video that Stamp has expanded this ground. Now comes out, like this is like where he does his games and stuff. This is how it originally looked with all sand. And this is like where the Stampy Funland sign would be right here. So he's kind of flattened all this out. So that's good that we didn't bother with this terrain. You know, when we originally kind of built this area, I mentioned like, well, Stampy sort of mentioned these might flatten stuff out. So, you know, a good thing we didn't do anything is now we can actually just build flatland, and flat is easy. Flat's very easy. And this is the Funland. This is how the Funland looks before you actually get to actually start. You have to change all this into, you know, dirt, essentially. Like there's ice here now, and then in some places it's deeper than that. There's more, so you just have to like take this all up and fill it in with dirt, go way back here, and it's huge. It's absolutely huge. But look at this over here. When you have this, this is not touched at all yet. But I am going to modify this terrain just a little bit to make sure that it is matched up perfectly and ready to go. So this is where the creeper coaster is. This is how it originally looked over here, including has the correct terrain on this side, which I did not have at my disposal at the time when I had this, not this exact version of Stampy's download. It was a PC converted one, so like this terrain was like a mountain that came all the way out to where this ice is. So this is a big advantage that has a lot more closely resembles Stampy's. Well, it is, there are some differences in like the trees you'll see here and there, and the biomes are slightly altered different, but anyway, so I'm going to try to get some of this worked out here to make this easier to work on, but yeah, that's the plan. So this is the progress that I've got on it so far. So if you're watching this and you're like, don't know if I want to do this, or do I want to start over just so I can have Stampy Seed, it's up to you. But this is what you're going to get essentially. So it'll be nice, just the town would be great, to have, because then you can like, I can just, you can just build the buildings, and you don't have to worry about, counting blocks and getting, how many blocks from here to here. And I in that video that I built this strip of sidewalk, I actually got the number wrong the first time, so stuff like that messes you up. So that way this is all correct, ready to go, and yeah, happy. So that is what I'm doing, and I guess I'm just going to end my video right here since I'm here, and just say that I'm Darman68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.